Hi everyone, welcome to the Best of Cat series from IMS. Let's have a look at the next question on numbers. And as usual, pause the video over here, try the question on your own and then look at the solution. Let's have a look at the solution to this question. If you've seen my first video on numbers, this question is an exact opposite of that question. In that question, we had to convert logs to indices and then solve the question. While in this question, the question is given in the form of indices, while the answers are expected in the form of logs, which means that the last step we'll have to do exactly opposite maybe. So let's have a look at this question. Also, it would be a slightly tricky question to understand what is given and how to interpret that. So there is a 2 raised to 6x, while here there is a 2 raised to 3x. Let's see how can we write it first. Let's leave the 2 raised to 6x as it is for a second. 2 raised to 3x plus 2 can be written as 2 raised to 3x multiplied by 2 raised to 2 minus 21 remains as it is. Now 2 raised to 6x can be written as 2 raised to 3x raised to 2, right? So I can write this as 2 raised to 3x and I can write this as raised to 2 because 3x into 2 is 6x. While this remains as it is, you can make this as 4 minus 21 is 0. And now say let 2 raised to 3x is equal to a. If you write this, and in fact this will be a very important step for you for even some questions on quadratic equation, even if the answer is not in terms of logs. Sometimes when there is a quadratic equation also, such questions are asked. So we will have a square plus 4a minus 21 is 0, which is exactly a quadratic equation. Solve this quadratic equation by splitting a middle term. I need two numbers whose sum is 4 and product is negative 21. Numbers will be plus 7 and minus 3, which means the factors will be a plus 7 and a minus 3. Therefore, the values of a will be minus 7 or a will be 3. Now understand 2 raised to 3x. If 2 is raised to anything, the answer can never become negative. 2 raised to anything can never become negative, which means a is minus 7 is not possible. The only possibility is 3. So I've got 2 raised to 3x is equal to 3. Obviously, it's not a straightforward thing. You're not going to get a straightforward answer for x, and even the options are not straightforward. All the options are in terms of logs. So I just need to take logs on both sides to understand it, or from earlier steps, you can understand how to write it. So remember, we want to find x. So if you take logs on both sides using the property of log, this will become 3x into log 2 is equal to log 3. So x is equal to 1/3 into log 3 upon log 2. At this stage, I would have gone to the options to have a look at what kind of options are there. Log 27 doesn't look like, so that's not my answer. Log 7 is not even there in the question, and log 9 also will not come. So this is definitely my answer. So 1/3 remains as it is. Log 3 upon log 2 can be written as log 3 to the base 2 using the properties of log, and that is your answer, which is the third option. A pretty interesting question, a question which looked difficult and maybe was even told to be, when it was asked in CAT, a lot of people said that this was a slightly difficult question. I would say that if you practice this topic of logs very well, this is not a difficult question and can be easily converted to definitely a category A or a category B type of question if you really practice log well. Well, as usual, solve the replica question and give your comments in the comment box. Write your answer.